Most people are pretty lucky, you know. It really depends on how you see it. If you have the privilege to go to school, you have a roof over your head, you have a job that helps to pay the bills, you're considered pretty lucky, especially if you compare with other people that are on the other end of the spectrum that are fighting for their lives and have barely enough food to eat. If you are in these lucky positions, there are two natural responses. For the first response, you will feel ambitious. You're not content living life the way you are living right now. You want to way more than the average. Now, some people may think that these people are being very greedy, but you have to realize that the human civilization wouldn't be where they are right now if not for these kind of people. For the second natural response, these people would feel very grateful at where they are right now. In fact, they're so grateful to the point that they want to stay at where they are for as long as they can, or rather forever. And that kind of begs the question, is it okay for them to feel that way, for them to want to continue to stay in that state of status quo and not wanting things to change? Now, let me give you an analogy on what this is like. Let's say you paid $80 to go for a buffet, where over the span of the next 3 hours, you can eat as many things as you want. Upon entering the restaurant and you paid that first $80, the very first platter of food that you saw was a plate of fried rice. You tried it and you absolutely loved it. And for the next 3 hours, all you ate was fried rice. Now, for those kind of people in life that are okay with remaining in this state of status quo, they are exactly like this kind of people, but they don't give themselves that opportunity to go around and see what's out there, to see what actually gives them true fulfillment and happiness. You're only given this one chance at life where you can experience so many things, but if you just stay wherever you are right now and just be comfortable with that, you're not making full use of this one opportunity that was given to you. If you're a student and your family has the money and you have the opportunity to go overseas to go for a summer exchange, don't stay home and just watch anime and playing computer games. You can play that all you want after, but that opportunity to experience what it's like to go overseas and study, that's something that you can never experience after you graduate. And if you're in a job right now where you're okay with your colleagues, your bosses are okay, and the pay is fine, that isn't a sign for you to continue to stay at a job for the next 5, 10, or 15 years. If you're still young right now, you have the mental capacity and energy to take risks. So why not use this chance while you still have it all? Try out different things, just job hop. Even though your next job, your colleagues or bosses may be a nightmare, it doesn't really matter because you're giving yourself that opportunity to see what's out there. And for all you know, despite that, that job that you're doing could be something that you enjoy much more than your previous job. Now, I think you guys can kind of tell from the title that I'm quitting my job. And actually, today is kind of my last day at work. Don't get me wrong, my bosses and my colleagues are great. The work I'm doing right now is also great. And I'm in a position where I really feel very comfortable doing what I'm doing right now. But I'm still in my 20s and there's so much to see and so much to experience in life. And I'm really curious to experience what another company's culture is like and to do something different. So as much as I'm sacrificing this chance that everything is great right now, it's something that I'm okay with because I want to see what's out there and just experience new things. So this video is essentially my plea to all of y'all to seek for new experience and try something different. If you're in a very comfortable position right now, especially if you're young, that's a huge sign that you should get out of your comfort zone and just experience more of what life has to offer. Will your future colleagues or bosses be a total nightmare in the future? It doesn't matter. You're still young. You can still take the risk. And you really wouldn't know until you really try it. For all you know, and if you're lucky, your next job could be much better. And that's because you gave yourself that chance.